Have you ever been told that you're too old to start strength training? Well, hang around because in this video, I'm going to discuss why this advice might be detrimental for your health. Hi, I'm Ollie, and I'm a physio who helps people over 55 stay fit, strong, and confident. Here at Be Mobile, we are on a mission to reach 50,000 subscribers so we can help more people over 55 reach their health and fitness goals. So we would really appreciate it if you could help us out to reach our goal by clicking that subscribe button. Cheers. As you age, your strength naturally declines. After age 30, you lose muscle mass at a rate of between 3 to 8% per decade, and this loss accelerates after age 50. Particularly if you're not doing something about it. But here's the good news. Strength training can reverse this process. Research shows that you can build muscle mass and strength as you get older. The key is knowing where to start. So if you're new to strength training, but you're keen to get started and start boosting your muscle mass and strength, here are some simple exercises that you can begin with. And I'm going to show you some easy ways to modify them to work around any issues you might have. So the first one is going to use a piece of furniture that you're using every day. That is the old faithful chair. So this one we're going to use to build our thigh, particularly our quadricep and gluteal strength. And the exercise is called the sit to stand. Now, as the name suggests, all you're doing is sitting down and standing back up and returning to that position. Okay, so this is using all those muscles in the thigh as well as the calves to an extent. We can easily make this one harder by holding on to a little bit of weight, like you might have a backpack that you've put some heavy books into, or even just holding something like a can of baked beans. Okay, and you can do 10 repetitions and really challenge those muscles. Now, for a lot of people that we see, something like this can actually be too hard to start off with. So if that's you, we can make it even easier. We can put a cushion on the chair so that you don't have to go down as far. And that makes it a little bit easier, particularly if you've got knee or hip pain or even back pain. That's a great way to modify that one. So that's a great leg exercise that you can start with. Now let's talk about the upper body. Now, one of my favorite upper body exercises is the push-up. But that's a really tough exercise, particularly if you're just starting out. So what I recommend is starting with something a little easier, perhaps a kitchen bench push-up. This is not where I prepare my meals, by the way. So for this one, you're putting your hands on the edge of the bench, walking your feet out until your heels come off the floor, keeping a nice straight line between your shoulder and your ankle, and you're lowering your chest down to the bench and then pressing back up just like that, okay? Now, this is a great one for building strength in the upper body and challenging your bones as well, but particularly working on the pec muscles in the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. And this one's really good because if you can get strong at this and hopefully work down to a lower piece of furniture like that chair, for example, you can get better at things like getting up off the floor or getting up out of a bath, all those sorts of activities. So that's a great one for the upper body. Now, of course, if you went and tried this on the kitchen bench and you were like, Ollie, that's still way too hard, well, you could even do that on a wall, okay, just to make it a bit easier. Now, another exercise which is great is the old classic step up. Now, this is a really challenging exercise for a lot of people. Well, not even an exercise, a task. Going up and down the stairs is challenging. So it's good to work on it by doing these. So all you need is a step, of course, and you're stepping up and then stepping back down, okay? And you can hold on to weights once again. You can find a bigger step to make it more challenging. And of course, you find a lower step to make it easier. But that's a really good one for helping to build some functional capacity for all the activities they have to do throughout the day. So with all these exercises, these 3 exercises, you could start with 2 sets of around 10 repetitions, making sure that you're challenging yourself to some extent. And we want to be aiming for twice a week to get all those good benefits. At the start of this video, I asked you whether you'd been told that you're too old for strength training. Many people believe that strength training is just for younger people, but we are firm believers that getting stronger shouldn't have an age limit. Consider this. Strength training is actually very similar for a younger athlete compared with someone over 55. We can use the same exercises like the ones that I've just shown you, but the difference is in the magnitude. You might not be lifting the same weights that you were able to lift when you were 20, and you might need to modify some of the exercises to work around any issues you have, but it looks largely the same. And the benefits are the same across the lifespan. Strength training helps to improve your strength, of course, improve your bone density, your muscle mass, your functional capacity, which is the energy you have for your daily tasks, your physiological reserve, which is the buffer of strength that you keep for a rainy day, and of course, your health in general. Are you too old to start strength training? Absolutely not. It's never too late to start building your strength and improve your quality of life. The key is to start small and build up slowly with exercises like the ones that I just showed you. And if you want to test your leg strength, why don't you check out the video on screen? We'll see you there.